So what would your advice be for investing in the Philippines? Beyond we can talk about real estate. We can talk about that as a whole economy. Where should we put our money? Or what should we be mindful of when we think of coming to the Philippines as an investor?
As an investor coming in here.
Yeah. If I want to start a business here, if I want to.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a very short answer for you because you wanted short answers. Because the one answer in my
specific
head
answers.
is, right, the answer
I don't want
no.
economist or professor answer. I want someone that.
Okay. Positives. I'll go to positives and then I'll go to the negatives.
3 and 3.
Yeah. Positive is that it's only 2 hours away.
Right.
Anything about that you need to do, you can take a plane and you can get here within 2 hours.
So it's Singapore, KL.
So it's Singapore and KL. And then what stands out here, office occupancy rates are at 98%, residentials are around high 80s compared to other countries.
So what does it mean?
Like KL is 1/4 empty.
Right.
So you may not get your returns on your rental. Here is actually the risk is a lot less. Another thing that, another advantage, we are from a Commonwealth country, meaning we see things in the British way.
Right.
So we see the Commonwealth countries a lot. We will see Australia, we will see UK, we will see Malaysia, we will see Singapore.
Philippines is a different kettle of fish.
It's a different kettle of fish, it's a very different environment. It's a lot of learning. And because it's a very different environment, the rest of the world hasn't really picked up on them yet.
So there's an opportunity.
So if we come in,
first mover.
Another advantage of this economy, not to talk bad about it, but they also mean to say that they're not as efficient as a country like Singapore is.
So there are problems to be solved.
There are problems to be solved. And when there's a problem, you can provide a solution.
Right.
So the mentality of it, and we just had this discussion over coffee just now. You were highlighting how certain things are inefficient.
Right.
My view is that's an opportunity. That is a solution. We can sell this. We can do better. And with a GDP of 6% last quarter, it's still the 3rd highest in the world.
What industry would you tap into?
Here.
Yes. Obviously, you are in real estate.
I'm doing the real estate thing already.
It's very lucrative.
It
makes
is.
a shitload of money.
It's not a shitload.
Which industry, aside from real estate, would you put your money in if you were to invest in Philippines?
Real estate is strong. Services are important. You have to look at the 5 essentials of community.
Which are?
Electricity, water, housing, telecommunications, and logistics. Right. These are the 5 essentials.
They are not fully developed.
There's always room for growth.
If I'm talking about a small business person that can't afford these 5 essentials in big scales, I'm talking about me. You're answering me. So what can I do? What kind of business can I start here that make some money?
Well, let me rephrase. The point should be, what are you good at?
Right. So it's never about the industry?
Not about industries. What are you good at?
I don't know.
It's true. If you're good at something, people want it. Right? If Shaun Hoon is good at something that he does, people want to deal with Shaun Hoon. It's not about
you were never good at selling property until you got into it.
Yeah, but now everybody wants to deal with me.
Well, I shouldn't have nodded that fast. You got me there.
But you have to deal with what you're good at.
So we'll get back to this question. Earlier on, you say one of the reasons why people buy from you is you don't reserve from them. You tell them as it is.
In fact, now that you mentioned that, we talk about the positives of this economy.
Yes.
We didn't mention the negatives.
Yes.
So I'll state the negatives.
Yes.
Negatives
this
are...
will be on Philippines national TV.
Yes. The negatives for us, it is a culture shock.
Right.
Yeah. Because there are very different country from us.
Well, we grew up in Brunei with 90% of people in retail, and our household mates, helpers are all
But it's
Filipinos.
different. They are there in your country,
Right,
and they're living in our environment,
right. So
they are the ones being submissive by nature. Now you are in their turf.
right.
It's their country. It's their rules. How are you going to have that relationship? As you own stated, when you grew up with a Filipina ama, the relationship was master and staff. Yeah, there's submissive.
Right.
You are now in their territory. How are you going to change your dynamics when you're dealing with
One of the things that opened my mind is, there's so many outstanding people.
Yes.
I mean, our preconceived notion from our worldview of Filipinos are the domestic helper or the retailers. But professionals, some of as much as mine. Anyway,
even the lady right there, she's. But let me just expand on this. So one of the things that I do as part of the orientation for investors is I have to teach them about the culture, so that they learn what it is about. They understand that the individuals here, they are like everyday individuals, and they're in an environment that is a growing environment, it's dynamic, and they need to see that. So it's a huge adjustment, it's a cultural shock for them. So that's a negative. Another negative that's
it doesn't sound negative to me.
It is a negative when you go there first time.
Right.
It's like a complete utter culture shock. But you see, everything in this world is a double-edged sword. Where
what should we be aware of in the Filipino working culture?
there are, you know what's nice about their working culture? It's actually very similar to Bruneians. Their sense of they like to please. They're very family orientated. Sounds just like any other Brunei company. They want to please you. They're very family orientated, and yet they're able to succeed in a growing economy. And you ask yourself, between Brunei and Philippines, why? We're so similar, and yet we're not learning from each other.
I think the main difference is hunger. We're too pushing, we're too complacent. Just good life, and you taste hunger.
So now the question is it a hunger that is made out of ambition to survive? Or do we want to create the ambition to succeed as our own people? But we haven't completed all the negatives.
Yes.
Another negative that we want to highlight in this environment is that it is a very dense environment. Meaning to say that you will always end up having to take a long time to go through the traffics to get things done. So you would tend to feel that your efficiencies are limited.
Right.
But having said that, this is a city of 18 million people. One person does 2 things a day is equivalent to back home, one person doing 40 things a day. Purely, so it's a numbers game. Purely a numbers game. Right? So you will feel that it's inefficient, but because of the pure numbers of it, it's still moving. So there's a negative in that, because you as an individual wanting to move a mountain will find it very difficult doing things on your own in this environment. Whereas back home, one person can do it.
So patience is a virtue.
Yes, I became quite patient. I wasn't before. I was quite patient with my relationship with my friends. I can stay with them for 20, 30 years, no problem. They're still friends.
No, I'm talking about working here.
Working environment, yes, you need to be very patient. Don't be impatient, because you're not going to get anything done. Don't throw a temper tantrum. Nothing's going to get done. Work together with the environment, understand the working culture, and then move forward from there.